Be Gaurachandraya Radhika istadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhakta Namo Namah Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityanando Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my prostrated obeisance to the lotus feet of my beloved spiritual master, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Thakur, and offer the same to my beloved grand spiritual master, His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. Also, I offer the same to all the appointed Acharya by four Sampradaya, Sri Brahma Rudra Sanak, and pure devotee as well. And humbly begging from them, please give me the potency to carry the loving mission of Lord Chaitanya all over the world by example. So last 2-3 days, I think. Yesterday it was some problem happened, but first day it was my physical problem. Second day it was electricity as well as our connectivity problem. This is the material world. All of our problems. Like a waves in the ocean, always there. If someone think that when waves stop, then I will take bath in the ocean, that person unable to take bath whole life. Therefore, we have to make ourselves ready that problems should be there, but I have to prepare myself. Problem should act like this, no problem. Like a pure devotee they are doing. Haridas Thakur, when he was in jail, he says it is best place for chanting. You can see so many Babaji, so many renowned persons, they are really they are in a very solitary place, they are staying, but they are happy. They are begging Madhukuri, means begging alms from door to door. Even I did. And I feel so happy. So let me check what I read before. Where? Which chapter? 3 days off. Therefore, It is, yeah, Nama Vasana Pada, the Karma Gana Ananta Srishta Boliya, Chabetimbo Nama Vasacha. Yeah, I think it is. आवाज विविधा अच्छा there is two type of semblance, shadow chaya namabhas and reflection pratibimba namabhas. I think maybe it is here. Okay, no problem. We can repeat, no problem. So we can repeat that. Avas dividha hai pratibimbo chaya Shraddha vas dipokar saptava maya Chaya Shraddha mase chaya nama bhasay সেই নামাভাসে জীবে শুভ প্রসবয়. Avas means semblance. Divido means twice, two type. What? Pratibimbo means reflection. Chaya is shadow. Shraddhavas dipokar. Saptava maya. Shraddha, semblance of faith. Also two type. All are like a illusion. So, oh Lord, semblance are of two kinds, shadow and reflection. The semblance of faith also has this division, all manifestation of your Maya. Yeah. Because this world, this is Maya's world. Maya Devi actually was Lord's eternal servant. He was a close servant. Therefore, I think this seventh chapter, there is Krishna explained that Momo Maya Durattaya Daivi Jesha Gunomaya. Gunomaya, this word. Gunomaya means very good quality. Mahadevi is good quality? Yes, because Mahadevi always following the footsteps of Lord. Whatever Lord engage, whatever Mayadevi, which purpose Lord engage her for his services, exactly Mayadevi doing so. But we are coming here to serve Lord, we forget Lord. And we are thinking, I am doing seva, service for Lord. But I am suffering. What is the utility to serve Lord? This is a good question. But if we just look, what is our dedication? The dedication always is not complete. You can say it's not complete dedication. It's always thinking about our own benefit. Therefore, that questions coming. What is if I am serving Lord, but why I am suffering? All the people, most of the devotees, they have same questions. I am chanting long time. I I'm not feeling anything, therefore I stop to chant. This thing, if it happens, you have to know. You stop chanting, it is your problem. But we're supposed to continue chant, continue our service with proper balance, equilibrium between our spiritual practice and material duties. A person not able to perform proper material duties, that person is not able to perform proper spiritual practice. Therefore you can see, like Govinda, Mahaprabhu's servant. Whatever Mahaprabhu says, he always follows. Whatever Mahaprabhu says. He never complained that, oh Mahaprabhu, you told us to chant, I don't have time. Always I am engaging your services. Never. Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta also same thing. He gave everyone so many services, engaged so many services, everyone should serve. If everyone perform properly, then they have no time for sleep, they have no time for chant. Like my spiritual master, he engaged by Srila Prabhupada to become editor of daily newsletter. When everything you have to do manual. No tape recorder, no any kind of camera, whatever, I don't know. Any kind of machine which you can keep the word in the machine, and then later on you can listen and write. No such type of machine. Srila Gurudev, my spiritual master, used to write by hand, used to compose. It's a manual machine. Everything manual. Even Srila Prabhupada used to give dictation, he should take dictation. And every day before Mangalarti, it has to be published. Big 6 pages, like a newsletter. Minimum 6 pages. Different news you have to collect from. Nowadays you have phone. That time no phone. It is incredible manner Prabhupada engage everyone. And when anyone come to Srila Prabhupada and complain that Prabhupada has so many service, I am not able to make time for chanting even, not even sleeping. Prabhupada, with grave voice, replied, you have to make your time for chanting. There is no excuse, go from here. Why? Because chanting will give us inspiration. Then you can see my spiritual master later on. He, on a whole life, he make proper balance between his spiritual responsibility. Even the old age, he also did that. Always editing, service, chanting also. And his physical structure, you can see his photo like this, because of editing, manual editing every day. Therefore, we have to always think about sincere service needed. Chanting Harinam also is sincere service. So therefore, We should not ignore chanting anyhow. So what happened? This is now next year. Manas Swaddhavas, semblance of faith also. It is all the Maya of Lord. Chaya Shuddhavas, Chaya Namabhasho hoy, Shei Namabhase Jibere, Shubho, Prashaboy, Chaya Namabhas. Prashaboy means appear. Chaya Shuddhavas. Shuddha is not complete. There's avas. You can see some people come not proper Shuddha, but he has Shuddha. Like you can see when I make program in any hall, some people out of curiosity come, oh, spiritual program, let me see. Enter, and then they got good, feel good, and got stuck. But he doesn't know what is the next steps, but he like it. So Shraddha appeared. How? Because he has previously he has some devotional pious credit. Some pious credit allow him to get the Shraddha. Shraddhavas. Similarly, when you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, maybe your mind will divert it first. When you start, your mind can be diverted. But gradually, mind going to stable towards holy name. Even all the diverted mind, not thinking any material stuff, the Chaya Namavash. So anyway, what Srila Prabhupada says, as Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, let me check. So your translation is this: one who has shadow faith, chanting the shadow of the holy name, which though only a semblance of the name, still brings auspicious to the jiva. Bring auspicious, Shubho. The scriptures are filled with words like Namabhas, Vaishnavabhas, Shraddhavas. Then Premabhas, Roitabhas, Rattvabhas. Etc. In each case, the suffix abhas, semblance, facsimile, faint, or indistinct image, has a clear meaning that needs to be explained. There are in fact two kinds of avas: a semblance of the true form, Sarupabhas, and semblance of reflection, Pratibimbabhas. Sarupabhas means a restricted manifestation of something as it is in all its splendor. For example, the way the sun appears only dimly through the cloud with only a limited diffusion of light. Just like you see appear. No? Means it will actually appear soon, but that semblance we can see. Like India, where I am now, Jagannath Puri. Here, sunrise around almost 6 o'clock. But I saw 4:30 lights little bit in the sky. And 5:30 light is there, but we are not able to see sun. So sun is coming, appearing on the east side of sky. That sign already there. So sun Sarup form we can see very soon. Pratibimba Havas, on the other hand, means a destroyed manifestation of the original object. This is the kind of avas being mentioned in the following dictum. Avas tu mrasho bhudhir avidva matlab not proper education. Avidya karyam uchate. The avidya, like which study, which education, taking us away from Lord, that is called avidya. So let me say, a semblance is a false understanding of something and is the product of ignorance, like the distorted appearance of the sun when reflected on the surface of water. Like you can see, once Lord Chaitanya sitting in the bank of Ganga. It was full moon day with his student. At that time, Keshav Kashmir, a great scholar, but popped up scholar, he came. And then, it is a long story, I like to make it short. Then Lord Chaitanya explained the full moon reflect inside Ganga river. This dark moon is there on the sky, a reflection inside Ganga. And there is waves there. Waves means wind, bridge. It's a nice bridge. Therefore, Ganga water little bit, little bit like a small waves. And seems like moon out of bliss is dancing inside Ganga. The scenery Chaitanya request to Keshav Kashmir to describe. That is called reflection. Moon is still there, but it is not moving. If you look at the moon, not moving. But here, reflection says it is dancing out of bliss. That is called a semblance is a false understanding of something. I think you understand. And is the product of ignorance. Mane aggota. Like the distorted appearance of the sun when reflected on the surface of water. As long as the sun of the holy name is covered by the cloud of the jiva's ignorance and sinful tendencies, its light is perceived as a dim and weak. Can you imagine? So, sun is bright, but cloud covered. But you are able to see cloud covered sun. Which light? Sun by sunlight. Sun not there, we are not able to see. No light, nothing to see. Just everything dark. So, Lord blessings, Lord mercy always with us. Therefore, we are able to make ourselves to judge whatever in our life we are judging. This is good, this is bad, because of the Lord. But our illusion covered us. We are not able to see, like, see Jivatma, Paramatma. You can say, Lord with us, but we are not able to realize. Even people say, I don't believe Lord. Why? Because ignorance, cloud ignorance. Cloud cover him. He is not able to realize, I am speaking, I am walking, I am moving. Because of the Lord give us potency. If we take off his potency, we become dead body. I am not able to sit and speak. You are not able to sit and listen. Therefore, we have to be very careful and understand the Lord, how much He merciful to all of us. And whatever you do, everything we have to do for Him. Entire world not belongs to government, any government. America may think I want to control. China may think I want to be controller. But everything you can see, if the Lord wants to destroy, for Him needed only fraction of second. Like a, earthquake. Just like a 30 minutes earthquake, heavy. Then you can see big building fall down. All the production, all their arrangement, everything will be destroyed. So therefore, we have to be very, very careful what we are going to do in our life. It should be always connected with the Lord. Then this life, human life, will success. Otherwise, everything failure. Why failure? Because human life, after human life, if you are not real, you are not keeping your consciousness towards Lord, then whatever consciousness you have, accordingly you will born. According to karma, you will born again in this cycle, birth and death, different form cycle. You can be animal, you can be tree, you can be reptiles, you can be aquatic, you can be bird. Those lives, such painful life, even you You doesn't know. Consciousness is not properly awakened in those life. Like tree life, tree. Tree is a covert consciousness. Consciousness is there. You can see. If you cut tree, you cannot immediately see that tree dying. But after some time, you can see he expired. He never say anything. If you cut, never say anything. Covert consciousness. In our Sanskrit language, we say it is called Achhadita Chetan. Achhadita Chetan. Achhadita means covered. Chetan means consciousness. Then Sankuchita Chetan, like a bird. Animals, they have life. You can see. Like I can give an example. Slaughterhouse, you can see. They are chopping. Especially in India, Hindu people, so-called Hindu, a real Hindu, they are not taking any meat. But so-called Hindu, they are buying meat like a chicken, like a goat, male goat. So what happened, you can see slaughter who is selling in the open market, they are keeping so many goat together, so many chicken also together, giving the food, they are fighting to take food, goat and chicken, both. But they also see the owner of the slaughterhouse, meat seller, catch one goat, chop in front of them. There are several 10 goat is there, and then they cut, then they are selling the meat. But still, other goats, they are fighting for food amongst each other. Understand? 7-8 goats is left over. They are also fighting to take they are giving some food, one of these green leaves. They are fighting with other goat amongst each other. If this thing happened for you, I think you will not feel anything. Your hunger will not come because you have proper consciousness. The Sankuchita means a tiny consciousness. So therefore, you have to know. When we have this human form, we can say, we can have proper consciousness. There is 5 types of consciousness. One is Achhadita covert consciousness. One is little upgraded consciousness, the Sankuchita, tiny. Then Mukulito, bird form of consciousness. Like flower with bird form, there is no fragrance. Like a atheist person. Atheist person, they have bird consciousness. They have consciousness, but they don't have any kind of reality in their life. They're always talking about there is no God, there is no God. It is useless, think about. Then, now little bit consciousness. It's a Mukulito and Bikoshito, awaken, who is fully engaged to serve Lord, like you and all, who is chanting Harinama, who believe God, who believe God's name, they are awakened, Bikoshito, and who become realized. Their life have been realized. They got Sharup, they call Purna Bikoshito, full awakened. So anyway, 5 type of consciousness is there. But our stage of consciousness, where? When it is the bird stage, that time all these things happen. Bird, flower, bird stage. You're not able to get fragrance anymore. When a really blossom, then you can get fragrance. So in order to blossom, so we have to find some association. That association awaken our consciousness, blossoming our consciousness. So therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur here explain, as long as the sun of the holy name is covered by the cloud of the jiva's ignorance and sinful tendencies, you can see human, they lost their principle. They're cheating. You can, especially in this age of deception, Kali Yuga, you can see everyone trying to cheat. Employer trying to cheat employees, employee trying to cheat employer, teacher trying to cheat student trying to cheat teacher. Even in home, wife cheating husband cheating wife, parents also cheating their children also cheating husband, children also cheating their parents. A cheating age. In the cheating age, we have this form, human form. We are able to make our consciousness fully awakened through chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But here we are, our consciousness means sun, life of sun, is covered by cloud. But we are not able to realize it's cloud covered, the sun. Let me cloud out. Let me just move the cloud. No. We are thinking that cloud, sun like this, covered cloud. Like I can give an example now. Just one blind person, not blind. Let's say, one person is born in the cave, very dark cave, and growing inside the cave. His eyes is good, everything good. Whatever he see in the cave, always with the small kerosene lamp. We call in India, even when I was in a village, we used to read with kerosene lamp. Kerosene lamp. In the kerosene oil, we are putting bottom, and we are that fire flame on the top. That light, we are able to see, able to read the books. I used to grow up in our village like this. Of course, when I become 5-6 years old, then electricity came. So anyway, so what happened, if we just tell that person is to go inside the cave and tell, oh, you are looking always in dark, I like to show you the sun. Let me take you to show the sun. Then that person who born in cave, grow up in the cave, to see the sun, he is bringing that lamp, kerosene lamp, to see the sun. Do you understand what I say? Because We are in the ignorance. Therefore they are using ignorance. Cloud is there. Cloud is not. Actually, sun has so much light, but covered with cloud. That ignorance covered us and forced us to think about. So think about it. So get up. Get up from the ignorance. Think about proper understanding of chanting. So here look, Jiva's ignorance and sinful tendencies, its light is perceived a dim and weak. Yet even is the condition, the holy name does a great deal of good in the world. Pratibimba Nama appear when the rays of the holy name are reflected on the lake of Mayavada. Though the holy name reflected in this way may bestow Sajujya Mukti, means merge with Lord, on the person who chant it. It will never result in the ultimate goal of chanting. Sajujya never give. Merge, never. What is the real meaning of merge? Real meaning of merge is the ray from the Vishnu's, Karanasa Mahavishnu's body, the ray appear. From the ray you merge with that. When you merge it, that Vishnu, Karanasa Mahavishnu, lying in the current body, there is a marginal line, Tatastha. All the living entities coming from that thought, marginal potency. So, therefore, we say Mayavado. Mayavado means it is not true to deliver, true way to deliver, but we are thinking it true. That is called Mayavad. Though the holy name reflected in the way may bestow Sajujya Mukti on the persons who chant it, it will never result in the ultimate goal of chanting Krishna Prem. In fact, this type of Namavad is a major offense to the holy name and should therefore not really be counted as a Namavas at all. Reflection. Only the Chaya Namavas can be subdivided into the 4 categories of Namavas. So previously described Chaya Namavas. So scripture praise Namavas in general, but condemn the Pratibimba Namavas. The real difference between the 2 kind of Namavas is that the shadow of the holy name is the result of ignorance, while the reflection of the Naam is a result of deliberate error. The latter is a grave offense that blocks one from developing devotion. So this is the translation I am just reading. What is actually our Bhaktivinoda Thakur translate? Whereas still so much is there. So much is still have to do, but today time have been passed. So I also heard that, I also saw that Krishnamurti Prabhu sent a কি বলে video record with so many devotees like Revati. I saw many devotees over there. Especially I saw this Maharaj, I don't know Maharaj's name. Also I saw that most of the, I can say, most of the south of France devotee was there. They are going to buy a temple and 15,000 euro needed to get the temple. In this regard, I approached several devotees. They agree to pay. In this regard, I will call Krishnamurti and then I talk to him about it. Hari Bol.